What's good, everybody? UFC 268 this Saturday. Covington versus Usman. Rose versus Whaley. Chandler versus Gagey. Was supposed to be Strickland versus Rockhold, but they got scratched. I was actually looking forward to that fight because they were talking some smack. But we're gonna be talking about the main event of Kobe Chaos Covington. Motherfucker, he a monster. Covington a monster. I fuck with Covington. Usman, fuck Usman. Fuck heavy with both of them. The Rose and Wei Lee one. Rose and Wei Lee, it's kind of hard because I feel like Wei Lee's actually like good as fuck, but I feel like Rose is good too. Like she's good as fuck, but I feel like in the first fight, Wei Lee was kind of like throwing a lot of combinations and like she wasn't able to reach her. Like I feel like the length was like a big difference. So I think if it wasn't for the length, I would have chose Wei Lee, but I might have to choose Rose again, bro. But it's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough one. But yeah, I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna stick with Rose. And then Justin and Gagey. I mean Justin and Chandler. That's also a tough one. All three of these fights are hard to predict. Cause I feel like Chandler and Gagey is a hard one to predict because they kind of both have like the same, they throw power. They're the heavy hitters, so they both, they kind of have the same style type. But I feel like Chandler has the wrestling that Gagey doesn't, and I feel like Gagey's not really good off his back. So I think that could be a difference maker. But I think like they've been talking that they were only gonna do stand up, so if it's a stand up fight, I'm probably gonna go Gagey, but I'm pretty sure Chandler's gonna shoot for a takedown, and I think if he's able to get Gagey on his back, and be able to control him for like in a good position, then I don't think Gagey's able to get up. But if you let Gagey scramble, kind of just if you're not grabbing onto him real tight, then he's gonna bounce. He's gonna get right back up. So prediction for this fight, I don't even know, but I'm probably gonna go I'll probably go I'm gonna go Gagey. I just cause of the length difference. So I got Rose for my co-main. I got Gagey for my other fight, other pick. And then we about to see these fighter reactions. So these fighters are gonna predict the winner of Kobe and Usman. And then after that, I'll make my prediction. Alright, so let's get it cracked. Ready, set, go. Nothing loud as hell.
In that main event, Colby Covington, Kamaru Usman, their rematch is going down. How do you see that one playing out?
What you gotta say, Chandler?
People forget, they discredit because of the fact that Colby, really hurt his jaw, that Colby got finished.
Yeah, they make him go. They make him be underrated.
The fact that it was 2-2 going into that fifth round.
Yeah.
I think Kamaru Usman is now the number one pound for pound guy in the world, and I think he deserves to be in that spot. But I do think Colby Covington poses a lot of threats and poses a
he's a chain with Usman,
so
I choose against him.
Kamaru, knowing the way that he trains, the way that he lives his life, I guarantee he is focused and he is prepared for this fight. So I think Kamaru comes out with the win again. But I do think we're all going to get an entertaining fight. I'm going to go out there, finish Justin Gaethje, and then hopefully sneak out there and get a front row seat.
Right now, it's I think it's one of the bigger fights that can be made because Colby, regardless of anything, is still a polarizing figure, and he's a guy that gets people talking, he gets people reacting.
I like Colby's trash talk personally.
Usman's at his
I like people hate him.
so
I like his fighting and I like his trash talk. one of the funniest
Colby,
right
I
now
feel
in the
like,
UFC.
you know, he's seen him already in the octagon once. He kind of knows what he's dealing with this time around, and so that can be an
He's top
advantage.
3
It's
trash
not always
talker.
an advantage. Don't get me wrong. We saw Vettori and Adesanya, you know, and Adesanya handled Vettori the second time. I thought easier than the first time, and you know that's my guy, Vettori, you know. But
What are you talking about, Vettori, bro?
Shout
we're
out
talking
to
about
Vettori, Marvin, won his win last
we're
week.
talking about
but nonetheless,
Usman and Colby,
that can
bro.
also work against you. You know, Usman can, you know, may come out sharper and may be onto what Colby's doing. So we'll see. It's a fight worth having, though. I mean, I think it's a sellable fight. I think people will want to see it. And Usman's at his best right now. Usman is one of the top overall fighters in MMA right now, not just at that weight.
I feel like it'll play out like the last one. We have two like high-level wrestlers. They're obviously not going to. It's too hard to take each other down, or they know it uses too much energy, so it kind of turns into a striking match or a kickboxing match. And yeah, Usman's just looking better and better. He's working with Trevor Whitman, who's just an absolute wizard. So yeah, like his striking is looking even better. So I feel like he's going to put on an even more impressive performance.
UFC 268.
I don't know. I can see one of them shooting for a takedown.
Their rematch. How do you see that playing out?
Like Kamaru takes him. Kamaru's grown so much as a fighter, and I don't think Colby has. Colby is going to rely on his cardio. Wasn't enough last time. It's not going to be enough this time.
Usman got cardio too for days.
Look a lot easier.
I think that obviously, yeah, everyone wants to see that. The last fight was, I mean, legendary. I thought about that one for a long time, you know. And Colby, you know, Colby's got the skills. He's got the skills. But, I mean, Usman really, like, stepped it up recently. With that performance against Masvidal, it's like
he KO'd Masvidal. Bad. That's probably my favorite knockout. One of my favorite top 3 knockouts of all time, if not the best.
A scary
when he finishes him with the
Colby Covington
fist,
Incorporated, you know, mixed with MMA Masters has never been better. You know, this is Colby Chaos Covington 2.0, and you're seeing a new version of myself every single day. I step in the gym, and I'm getting better every single day, and I haven't even hit my full potential. So Dana White sees that, and he knows what's coming. He knows I'm the best welterweight on the planet right now, and, you know, we're going to go settle that in the octagon soon.
I know all your fans are excited to see you back and return to that octagon, but after training with MMA Masters for some time now, what aspect of your game do you think that you improved the most on?
You know, I would say all around. It's tough to say one particular area because my jiu-jitsu has gotten so much higher. My takedowns are such another level because I have Daniel Valverde. You know, he's a jiu-jitsu
I can see him try to take down
Usman.
Usman. I can see him shooting for a takedown.
So I'm learning on trips and sweeps and like a lot of body lock stuff that I didn't know before in wrestling.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
shooting on the legs. I'm taking guys down. Now I'm like getting foot sweeps. I'm getting suplexes.
Kobe's the guy, like, he's more of
you know,
a,
my finishing
he'll
skills.
take you down. He holds down. He's able to do ground and pound.
You know, there's a
Usman's
reason
more of a,
that,
he
you
always
know,
like soldier
American
against the
top team
fence.
Dan Lambert
You know,
reached out to
if he
Daniel
gets on top of
Valverde.
you and he gets in your guard,
paid him to come over there
he doesn't
and
really
help
like
instruct them
do
because
much.
he's the best jiu-jitsu guy in the world, and they wanted his knowledge and back in the day, and now he's got his own gym, and I'm thankful that we're able to team up together, and the best is yet to come. You haven't seen anything yet.
Yes, absolutely. Now, speaking of the fight this weekend, though, that rematch between Usman and Masvidal, you told me a few weeks ago you think that Usman beats Masvidal again. But when you fight Usman again, how do you see that fight playing out for yourself?
Yeah, I see myself finishing Usman if we fight
again.
Can
we imagine Colby,
you know, to be honest, I think
knocking
he's
out
gonna
Usman?
retire.
Or
I think after this weekend he retires. He knows what's ahead of him now. He knows I'm the next up for him, and he knows he can't beat me.
Everybody will go crazy.
He knows how tough I am.
Everybody will go crazy.
He's been in there with George, and he knows how easy it is. So that's why he's taking this easy paycheck again. When George hasn't done anything to earn this fight, he lost 50-43, and then he sat on the sideline for a year ducking me, and then all of a sudden he gets to fight for a title again. So something's not adding up. You know, I just honestly think that Usman and Masvidal are going to retire before ever having to fight me because they know what's going to happen. The embarrassment that goes, the public embarrassment. You know, they don't want to get embarrassed in front of the whole world, and that's what I would do to them.
Shit for that. I want to see a Kobe fight fucking Usman, Masvidal, Edwards, Burns. I want to see him fight everybody, bro, because they're good matchups all around. So prediction time, Usman versus Kobe. Like I said, I think if Kobe, like let's say they will both get a takedown, I think Kobe does more work on the ground than Usman does. Usman's good at maybe holding you and not letting you get back up, or you know what I mean. But I think Kobe does more guard and pound. He knows how to keep you down and like hurt you. stand up, I think Usman got better. I think Kobe is more of a throws a lot of volume. Usman is more of a, he hits you with some power. Like if he hits you with like his shots, he might not throw like he'll throw simple combinations, but they're like power. Like his jab, his 1-2. You know what I mean? His hook and then his straight 2, like the one he killed Masvidal with. Like they're hard shots. But he can also keep up. His cardio is not bad. We saw in the fight against Kobe the first time. So it's kind of tough because I think both guys. I know everybody's saying Usman striking got better, so he's probably gonna finish Kobe. I don't know. I don't see Kobe getting put away that easy. I think Kobe's pretty fucking tough. I think he's gonna be hard to put away. I think he's not gonna go anywhere. I think he's gonna be right there, making it a good fight like the first one, if not better. So I think it's gonna be a good fight, just like the first one. I can see it going either way, to be honest. It's crazy. Like I think about Usman. I'm like, okay, like I feel like the safer pick would be Usman. I feel like it's like, okay, like you can't really, like, you bet on Usman. You shouldn't really feel bad about this. You feel pretty confident on Usman. You know what I mean? But then I think about like Kobe. You know what I mean? He's like, if he's truly saying he's going to his new gym, he got better, whatever. Then you know what I mean? He already fought Usman, so he already kind of know what it's like. And I don't know, it's just kind of hard for me to choose because I feel like Kobe's a good fighter too. So, fuck. Who would y'all choose? I think my safer pick, I think I'm gonna have to go with Usman. But honestly, I'm like 50-50. If I had to give the nod to one, I would probably say 51 Usman and 49 Kobe, if I had to. But honestly, I'm 50-50 with whoever wins. If Usman beats him, then I'm cool with it. If Kobe beats him, I'm cool with it. Like, I wouldn't be upset either one. But yeah, that's my pick. I'm going with Usman. I really want to just choose Kobe just because I fuck with Kobe. But I'm going to go Usman because, I like getting my predictions right. I'm not going to let my biasness, take over. Because I really fuck with Usman too, though, so. I'm going to go Usman, I'm going to choose Rose, and I'm going to choose Gagey. And let me know who y'all got. That's my picks. I'm outies.